You gotta tell me when, because I need to put out the Discord thing. Just
Steel cage breaks,
should be out.
bodies fly, ladders rise, the crowd's war cry. Power bombs, necks collide, suffering fuels the warrior's pride. Revolution X, watching pain ignite, judging chaos,
I can see you this week.
through the fight.
I feel like it last week.
Blood on the mat, chaos reigns. We review the carnage, the glory, the pain. Every slam, every roar.
You have so many.
Revolution X craves more.
You have so many.
Chairs swing, skulls collide, ropes burn as giants collide. Submission holds, arms snap, twisting fate in a brutal trap. Revolution X, judges of despair. Wrestling's torment, we rip and tear. Blood on the mat, chaos reigns. We review the carnage, the glory, the pain. Every slam, every roar. Revolution X craves more. Blood on the mat, chaos reigns. We review the carnage, the glory, the pain. Every slam, every roar. Revolution X craves more.
What is up, everybody? Welcome to the Doobie Den, and tonight it is Revolution X bringing to you our Rev X wrestling review for the week of 123. I'm your co-host Buddha Fire. With me, as always, my co-host MJ Hat, and man, this week made up for last week for sure.
Oh yeah, man. Listen, I don't normally rate things higher than you do, and let's be honest, Raw alone this week had me really pumped, and it could be that Unreal debuted this week too.
Oh yeah,
I don't know. It man. They really put on a show this week. We've got a lot to talk about, and there's I guess the best way to lead into it is Raw was a banger. Unreal was a banger. SmackDown was a banger. Saturday night's main event probably going to be a banger.
looking like it's going to be a banger.
And then next week, not only do we have Friday night SmackDown like we normally do,
Right.
but we also have the Royal Rumble from Riyadh.
Oh,
So
I gotta make sure to get that off.
yeah, you do. That's
Yeah,
important.
because like I'll be honest with
One,
you. Go ahead and tell you, you're gonna be taking notes on Saturday night's main event too, because I gotta work.
yeah, I figured that. That's fine. No big deal. No
But
big deal.
no, I'll make
Maybe I'll
sure.
have the computer.
Hey, yeah, Saturday night's main event is tomorrow night. What does that say?
Hmm. Who we
S-
got?
Succum. I don't know how to say this name. Sakamalachi?
I can't see it. So I can't see it.
I yeah, no clue. So, anyway, welcome in, and I'm sorry I butchered your name. I deeply apologize for that. But anyway, guys, we got a lot to
Tell
cover tonight. Not only do we have Raw and SmackDown, we're also going to go over Unreal, and we have predictions for tomorrow night's Saturday night's main event. So, with that being said, Hat, lead us into into Raw. My God,
yeah, you're running on fumes, ain't you?
I am.
Raw this week. Raw this week came to us from Belfast, Ireland. Gunther opened the show, declared for the Rumble. AJ came out, lays down a challenge for the Rumble. Gunther says no. AJ tells him he tapped out like a little bitch because he did.
He did.
Um, Gunther says he will face AJ if he puts his career on the line. Now, I'm going to stop right there for a second. Let's talk about this for a second. AJ Styles is on his last leg.
Mm-hmm.
He is at the end of his career. He said he was going to retire in 2026. Do we get that now at Rumble?
Yeah.
Or hold on now. Do they carry it on 2 months and make Gunther do it at Mania?
No. Would you like me to tell you why?
No? Sure.
Because tomorrow marks 10 years since AJ Styles came to WWE.
Has it really been that long?
Yep.
Showing my age.
Or I'm sorry.
Um,
I'm sorry. No, sorry. I lied. I'm sorry. Not tomorrow. The Rumble marks 10 years since AJ Styles debuted. He debuted
I guess
at the
that's
Rumble,
at the Rumble, yeah.
and he
He
wants
did.
to go out at the Rumble.
If memory serves, he was in the number 3 spot.
I hate that they
Um,
rushed it.
Yeah.
I will say that. Like,
Yeah.
I really do hate that they rushed it. I feel as though they could have built, like you said, towards Mania for this. But then again, I might be wrong, and he may win the fucking match. I don't see it happening, but hey, weirder things have happened.
I'm still pulling for AJ here. I want to see him finish out and have at least, if he's going to go out by Gunther's hand like everybody else is, then I at least want to see that go down at Mania, not at the Rumble. Sure, there's history, cool, but you know, Michael Cole and Corey Graves were on commentary. We get a backstage segment with Maxine Dupree and Natalia. Then we went straight into the Women's Intercontinental Championship match. It was Becky Lynch defending her title against Maxine Dupree.
Right.
This was probably one of the best matches they have ever had. Everything was going Maxine's way until Natalia puts Becky's foot on the rope, gives Becky a chance to hit the manhandle slam for the retain. So I know that personally, before this match, I was saying Natty's going to turn here,
Oh,
Natty's
yeah.
going to turn here.
Yep.
It was very apparent, very photographed. Like if you've done anything in this business at all, then you saw this coming, right? Like
Oh, yeah.
a million miles away.
A million miles.
Okay. Glad I wasn't the only one. However, this does mean that Maxine can now be written off TV so that she can go on her honeymoon. She can take the next 6 months off and come back and then whoop the man's ass because that's probably what's going to happen.
Nah, she won't go for
This
the
has
man
been
first. She'll go for Natalia first.
Probably.
And then
This has been a really good push for Maxine Dupree. She's gotten a lot of credit here. She's done really well.
she has
I mean, she was a D class superstar. Now she's at least a B class.
yeah, I give her a B. Yeah, B sounds right.
Backstage segment with Adam Pearce and AJ. AJ says he's going to go call his wife before he says whether or not he's going to accept. Paul Heyman shows up. They talk about what a wonderful week Adam Pearce has had, to Paul Heyman's dismay.
Oh, yeah.
And they talk about the 6-man tag match that takes place later. And Pearce says he knows because he'll be out there. The look on Heyman's face, this interaction right here between Heyman and Adam Pearce is a lot of the reason that there was so much hype from me for this event. Like I really got into this story of Paul and Pierce neck and neck. Like
Right.
I don't know why. It's not like they're gonna have a match or anything. Paul Heyman's not gonna do shit.
No.
But at the same time, this is really what caught my eye. Um, where am I? Backstage segment with the Judgment Day, talking about their title opportunities. Listen, let's be honest, probably not going to happen. Um, Jey Uso comes out in the crowd and declares himself for the Rumble. And there's something here. I don't know if you read over this after I edited this or not,
I
but
didn't until
we
just
need to
now.
talk. We need to talk about this because I noticed it. I don't know if you did. Um, the Yeet chant here, and maybe it's just because he's in a funk, but the arena did not really yeet with him. The section he was standing in did. Nobody else.
Well, I mean,
Nobody else.
think about it like this though. He's still coming out to his music that says it's just me, Oos. Right? It's
Yeah,
not just him now. It's him and
that's
Jimmy.
correct. Which
So
is it doesn't make any sense. Doesn't
no,
make any
it
sense.
really don't. But I mean, do I feel as though they can do better work in the tag team division? Oh yeah, definitely.
Hmm.
They can at least
The
make those titles
Usos,
mean something.
the Usos have always been tag team champions. This main event Jey Uso thing was a temporary push that has gotten nowhere. Nowhere. I hate to say that because yeah, he got a world title. That's more than Jimmy's ever done. Sure,
And will ever
he
do
held
for
it
that
for
matter.
58 days. Is that
Yes.
correct?
Yeah.
Something like that. That's not even a run. That's 2 months. That's not even disappointment. I feel like the death of Yeed is coming
Mm.
in one form of another. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. But I don't know. I don't know. Adam Pearson, New Day segment in the back. Dumb.
Mm-hmm.
Anything they're doing with New Day right now is just ever since they went heel, it's been awful. I can't really get behind it. Match two. The Vision of Logan Paul, Bronson Reed, and Austin Theory taking on Rey Mysterio, Penta, and Dragon Lee. This was a solid six-man match. The Vision controlled most of it until chaos ensues when Heyman tried to get involved and give. You didn't put that down.
I did.
Tried to get involved, but Pierce stops it. Logan Paul gives Austin Theory the brass knucks, but Pierce intercepts it, leaves them on the ring apron, and Rey Mysterio picks him up and uses him on Theory. Wonderful play. Wonderful play.
Wonderful.
Beautiful. Man, this kind of ring work is why we like these guys. Okay. But now, again, heels versus faces. If we get rid of that dynamic, all six of these dudes are incredibly good workers.
Oh yes.
So, and I know I'm talking about Logan Paul here, so please don't slay me, internet.
No,
Okay.
I hate to
But
say it, but he's
he's
he, he's a workhorse now.
he's getting there. He's
Like
getting there. Yeah. Honestly, Penta hit the Mexican Destroyer on Theory for the dub. So, congratulations to the faces. We get an interview with Punk backstage. Yeah. A Martin Luther King video, as is tradition. Uh, Back from break, and Pierce and Heyman are arguing. Pierce's phone
what's up,
rings.
Vinny? How you doing,
Heyman
buddy?
says, "You better take that." What's up, Vinny? And Pierce doesn't look happy. We still don't know who the phone call was from, but probably Nick Khan. Probably Nick Khan.
No, I'm thinking The Rock.
Uh oh, Rocky Maivia. Huh? Okay,
Final
okay.
boss.
Why not? Uh, Rhea and Rio, make their way to the ring, say they're going to retain their tag team titles and declare for the Royal Rumble. This brings out Liv and Roxanne, who say they will win the titles and all three women from Judgment Day will be in the Rumble. Then Raquel attacks from nowhere, and the Judgment Day leaves the champs laying. Honestly, I don't think Rio's losing the tag titles here, and we'll get
No.
to that in the prediction segment. I don't think that I don't think we're ready for that. Although I'm not really sure about their new challengers either. I just across the board.
We'll discuss
I
that.
was excited. I was excited, but I'm losing interest quickly. Um, Backstage segment with Lyra and Bailey. They both are in the Rumble, and they hug it out. They have this whole segment.
Right.
Match number 3 was Javon Evans versus El Grande Americano. This match was medically short. Javon had control when we went to break, and then when we came back, they called the match done because Javon Evans was hurt. Do we have an update on that as to what happened or why?
The only thing that I've read said that they thought he had a concussion and he
Uh-huh.
passed concussion protocol, so he was on the road with the rest of the roster.
Huh.
That's
Okay,
the
so it
only
could be a
thing that
work.
I've read. Yeah, I think he might have bumped his head or something like that. Maybe got a little hip
Mm.
dizzy or something.
Yeah.
And they had cause for concern. But
Okay.
and we'll discuss this. Well, I didn't really feel like Phil was bringing this up, but they did. Triple H did say in Unreal Season 2 that medical does have the ability to shut it down. So it could have been
Yeah.
something that medical checked and thought it was too much and shut it down.
Yeah. Do, 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 do. We get a recap of what happened between Natalia and Maxine. Big whoop. Backstage interview with Finn Balor before he goes for his title shot. Meh. WWE Unreal Season 2 promo, which debuted on Tuesday. Remember that Raw was Monday, so this was set for tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, come Tuesday morning at like 5 a.m., I was already trying to watch Unreal. So, and it was there. Back from the break, and the Vision are leaving when Pierce stops them and tells Heyman he wants Braun Breaker in a meeting next week. The Vision leaves, and AJ shows up and accepts Gunther's match. Looks like AJ is done. You've got here. I I have to say that I don't know that I agree with that. I want to see AJ's final year, not to the caliber of Cena's, but at least 6 months, man. Or give me 2. Give me Mania. Give me something. I don't think it's enough. I
I
don't think
agree.
it's enough.
I agree.
We go over some of the card for Saturday night's main event, which we'll go over again here in just a little bit. We get a Kabuki Warriors segment in the back. And match number 4, the main event of the evening for Raw, was the World Heavyweight Championship. It was CM Punk taking on Finn Balor. This match was definitely match of the night. Both men fought hard, and they gave Finn a viable looking chance at winning. Yes, they did. In the end, it took 3 go to sleeps to make Finn go to sleep,
A whole
and
era is
Punk
going
retains.
slowly? Okay. Yeah.
Huh?
Vinny said a whole era is going slowly.
Yeah, it is. It
It
is.
is.
The times are changing. Like any of the Millennium superstars that we had are starting to phase out and retire. Any of the teen superstars that we had are at their primes or their apexes. Done. Um, After the match, though, Punk shakes Finn Balor's hand and raises his arm, even though it's face versus heel. This is kind of like the curtain call. It's one of those things, except it's Netflix and it's more modern and planned. I honestly I could get behind that. It's good sportsmanship.
It is.
So,
But again,
and
they
Finn
were in
deserves
Finn's
every bit of it.
home country, so
Yeah.
it's just it's rite of passage, really.
And if I may say, even with only 4 matches, this event was very solid for only being like 2 hours and 15 minutes long. Buddha gives it a 3.5. He put in the notes. And Hat, shocker, says 4. That listen, I don't ever outdo him. So like
Yeah,
that's weird. Is it that way? That
yeah,
way?
that way. Yeah.
I don't know. I can't tell.
No,
I can't tell.
to your right.
This way.
Yeah, there you go, killer.
So him.
Yeah, there
Him.
you go.
So I don't know. What did you think of Raw really? Like let's get in the nitty gritty.
I guess the AJ Gunther thing was kind of a shocker.
Mm-hmm.
Like again, I'll agree with you. I didn't feel as though that they were going, push it that fast, but they did.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that they gave him to the end of the night and he accepted. Okay, that was a nice way to build a little bit of drama with it.
Sure.
Of course, the Javon Evans thing that was kind of that was a scary situation.
Yeah, that sounds like it came out of left field.
The Vision and the Luchadors, and I mean I say that with the utmost respect because every one of them are Luchadors, but the Vision
Yeah.
versus the Luchadors was probably best match of the night. Really, I don't know.
I
I
could see
think
that.
CM Punk and Finn Balor kind of gave it a better, especially
It
on a
was
one on
close,
one.
wasn't it?
It was. It was. Overall, like I said, it's 3.5. Like there was some stuff they could have done better, but there was also some things that could have went worse. So I mean,
Yeah.
uh, let's talk about Unreal Season 2.
Okay.
I want your thoughts first, and I'll tell you
Sure.
mine.
Sure. Um, where do I begin? Because this picked up literally right where season one left off.
Mm-hmm.
This is WrestleMania to SummerSlam, as we expected. Um, I think that if this is going to be a continuation going forward, and it's 2 seasons a year, every year
I'm okay
until
with
they
this.
nix it, yeah, I'm good with that too. But there are going to be some problems that they face, like these episodes in particular. Not to single a single episode out, but I think it was four where they were discussing Rollins' fake knee injury.
Yeah,
Um, and they lied to everybody, staff, family, friends. You can see it like as they're going through the motions in this documentary.
mm-hmm.
Lynch is all like, I don't want to lie. I don't want to lie to people. I don't want to lie to his da. And you know, my Irish accent is horrible. Please sue me. Um, but at the same time, I get that. That's a very real personal moment, you know?
Right. No, you're
Being
good.
being able to see these things, it is a wrestling fan's dream.
Right.
Okay. And I'm all for it. People like Paul Heyman, though, and I have to shout him out because you know what he said,
Oh yeah.
and I'm going to repeat it here. It is performance art. It is not a. It's not something that you did in his day and age in the '90s or the early 2000s. You didn't. You didn't put a camera backstage to see gorilla position. Hell, a lot of people didn't even know what gorilla position was. We did,
Yeah.
but a lot of folks didn't. So just saying, there's a
But
nook here. But what did you think? What did you think of Unreal Season Two?
let me touch on what you just said. It is a documentary, so it's
Mm-hmm.
supposed to be teaching you things. So the fact
Mm-hmm.
that it did teach, oh, like you said, a lot of people that didn't know what gorilla's position was, what gorilla position was, is part of that documentary. That's
Sure.
wonderful. Like you want people to learn how things go. You want people to see from multiple angles, multiple talent, multiple people in the back. I love this season because you got more than just Triple H and Nick Khan and the dude that wrote for The Rock. Like
Mm-hmm.
you got to see BG James. You
Mm-hmm.
got to see what Paul Heyman is like sitting in on these meetings, things like that. You seen people that you didn't see in the first season make a name for themselves in the second season. I loved
Mm-hmm.
how they done a full story on Penta. Loved that.
Mm-hmm.
Thought he well deserved that.
100%.
20 years to get in the
Chelsea
business.
Green's another one.
Chelsea Green was in both series and played a good part in both series for that matter.
Mm-hmm.
I will say that this season showed a little more of how stressful it is for not only the wrestlers, but the writers, the match presenters, the producers. For
Mm-hmm.
Triple H itself, you know, they you got to see some bad sides to things. Just to put the clip it in there, L.A. Knight. He
Mm-hmm.
basically got his ass chewed by Triple H because he fucked up one of the most like biggest spots
The Money in the
planned
Bank
that
match.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can't do that and expect not to have some kind of repercussion. They covered it in season one with Tiffany and Charlotte Flair.
Mm-hmm.
And the script going off the rails the way it did, but like
Mm-hmm.
they still put on a good match and told that story. In season two, when we get to that story, they did not pull off what they needed to in that match, and that I feel as though had that spot actually happened,
Yeah, it would have
I agree.
intensified the drama.
You would have been so much more involved because you would have been on the edge of your seat. Oh my God, who the hell's going to win this?
Well, and it would have brought LA up a rung.
It
Like
would.
it not only did it hurt him in that match, but it hurt him going forward because he didn't have that push of being on top of the ladder with Seth Rollins going blow to blow. You're
Right.
right.
Yeah. But overall,
So
my opinion is that I hope they keep this going for a long time, and they've got
me too. It's
they've got the
really good.
content to be able to make it. Okay, if you're following, like you said, they made it to SummerSlam, so I see them making it to probably November's event,
Hmm.
and then December, January, February, March, April. Yeah,
I don't know.
usually like a
I
5 month
think we'll
period.
go. I think we'll go SummerSlam to Mania on the next set.
No,
I
no,
really
too
do.
far, too far.
Okay.
SummerSlam is
Okay.
August. There's still 4 months left in the year. It might go. It might go SummerSlam to Rumble, but I doubt very seriously if it does. I'd be surprised
Uh,
if Rumble's the end point, but it could be.
and remember, this is all speculation, guys. But do remember that it's Rumble. To speaking of Rumble, that's where we're coming up on it.
Oh yes,
But the last one went from the Rumble to Mania, right? And that's a 2 month time frame.
yeah,
What we got this past time was a 4 month time frame, I think. Is that right?
yeah,
Mania to SummerSlam,
yeah.
4 months.
It was May to May to August. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So four no, it was May to September. Sorry.
So yeah, that's 4 months.
So
That's four
October,
months.
November, December, January, February, and then have Mania be the first. I don't know. I'll be very interested to see how they actually make that happen. But
Right.
anyway, guys, let's get into SmackDown. SmackDown this week comes to us from Montreal, Quebec, Canada. Show
Mhm.
opens with Sami Zayn, hometown hero. He says he'll be the number one contender. He's interrupted by Trick Williams. Sami stands his ground on this promo, though. And then Damian Priest interrupts, tells Trick to put up or shut up, basically. Trick says, I ain't
Mhm.
scared of shit, and then clocks Sammy with the mic. Sammy pops back and gets his, though. Him and Damian get into a pushing match, and then they just kind of stop. Trick gets out of the ring. We go to the next segment, which is a Randy Orton interview, who's standing in the back watching this all happen, and he says 2026 is the year of the Viper, and says it's the year of the Viper. He's going to go on to win the number one contendership. Then he's going to go on to win the title from Drew at Royal Rumble. Like, he went into a big old spill about himself, and of course he ends with,
Mhm.
and that's all going to happen because of the three most devastating letters in all of wrestling: RKO.
Yep.
Which is pretty catchy if you really think about it.
It's Randy Orton.
It is Randy.
It's the Viper.
Hey, thanks for the alert, WD. We get a video
What's that?
segment of Carmelo, Ilya, Dragunov, and The Miz in the back. Leads us into first match of the evening, which was the U.S. title match. Open challenge, Carmelo Hayes versus Ilya Dragunov. These guys both came out the gate swinging. Ilya was busted open during the commercial break. We saw several big-time sequences and a second commercial break in this match, which is very odd. Usually we get one per match, not two. There was some audio issues when we came back, but short term. Miz interference causes Dragunov to lose and fall victim to the first 48. Carmelo is pissed at Miz when he finds out what actually happened. What'd you think of that match?
Honestly, the Carmelo and Dragunov put on a good showing, but it's nothing we haven't seen before. It was really hard for me to get behind it.
Right.
One, because Dragunov's not at 100%.
No.
He's still reeling from a lot of what he's been dealing with over the past 2 or 3 weeks. He
That eye, bro. That eye.
yeah, the Shiner. Yeah,
Wait.
yeah, 100%. I like the interference. I like to think that we're going to continue on now, and I hate to say it like this, so please don't slaughter me. I like to think that now he's going to have to deal with the Miz, who was his buddy,
Yep.
and now Miz is coming for his title.
Yep.
So there's a good dynamic here. It could
There's.
lead to a good story if it's told right.
If it's told right. You're
Big
absolutely right there. Big if. So after that, guys, we get a replay of Drew's title win and Jacob's interference. We then get a Cody interview, which Jacob Fatu interrupted. Good back and forth banter. This was a good segment. It really was. If you didn't get to watch that, go back and watch it. Jacob Fatu's mic work there, chef's kiss.
Oh yeah.
Like, oh my
yeah,
God,
man.
he was on fire.
Like they really put in the work with Jacob, and it's really going to excuse me. It's really going to show you how far he's come
Agreed.
since he signed on with WWE.
Oh yes.
So
So after that, we get told that both men have left the building. Chelsea Green and Jordan Grace in the back. Jordan says yes to join in the Secret Harvest. No particular reason here. You'll find out here in just a second. So match 2 was a singles match. It was Chelsea Green versus Jade Cargill. Chelsea came out the gate full force. Jade is extremely focused on Jordan Grace. Jade dispatches of Chelsea and all but quickly, but Jordan immediately hopped on the mic and called Jade out. Jade is going to have to deal with Jordan Grace sooner or later. Jade did win the match.
no surprise there.
No surprise there. Chelsea Green is there, and this was a good segment that they put in there. There's been a lot of mixed conversation about this. I don't know if you've seen or not, but where Michael Hayes said that Chelsea Green is a good performer at putting somebody over and is not going to be in that big spot. I have to say I have to agree with him. I can't sit there and tell you that I see Chelsea Green as like WWE champion. Cannot say that I see that whatsoever. However,
no, I don't either.
I could see her in the title picture as like say Drew was for a good period of time. He was that one that you really thought could do it, but in the end just couldn't do it.
Give me just a second. Carry on.
Yeah. So after that, guys, we get Charlotte and Alexa segment, followed by a Solo Sikoa and MFT segment with the Lantern. Match number 3 of the night is the Tag Team Championship match. It's the Wyatt Six defending the titles against the MFTs. These guys went really hard. Solo really played mind games with Uncle Howdy. Tala Tonga brought the Lantern back out, and Uncle Howdy applied a mandible claw. Lanterns used as a weapon, which gave the win and tag titles to the MFTs. So congratulations to the MFTs for finally capturing the SmackDown Tag Team Championships.
Absolutely a shocker win. Listen, the Wyatt Six, I'm a big fan of the Wyatts, okay? And they were doing nothing with these titles.
Nothing.
As much as I don't like the MFTs, I have to say I'm glad that they changed hands. And this is coming from me, and I know you know, but they might not. But it's a big deal. It's a big deal. So, that's just my opinion. I mean, slaughter me in the comments if you want. I'm not a Solo Sikoa guy. Just not.
I have to say, I am truthfully surprised that they gave the titles to Solo and Tama Tonga.
Out of the group, yes. That makes no sense, right?
I really seen like maybe Tama, or not Tama, but Tongaloa and JC Mateo being the ones out of the group that took the tag titles. Now, granted, don't get me wrong. They're probably going to do like the free bird law and shit like that. And any 2 members can defend the titles. But I would really think that that's probably where you see the tag titles go is JC Mateo and Tongaloa. Because Tama Tonga is after the U.S. title. Solo's after the heavyweight title. And Tala Tonga's just getting started. So, I mean...
Is Solo even in contention at any point right now? In any way for the World Heavyweight or the Undisputed Championship?
The Rumble is the only way I see that being a possibility, and I don't see him winning the Rumble.
Not with the likes of Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns in it. Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
So,
all right,
I don't want to say that he's in the. I don't want to say that he's in the undisputed title picture because he's not. But
I mean,
he's
that's
not.
That's
I guess that's why they did this.
Yeah.
That has to be why.
So after this, we cut to Nick Aldis and R-Truth. More ball jokes. AJ pops in. Nick questions AJ's motives with Gunther. Shinsuke comes in, and they actually announce another match, thank God, for tomorrow, which is AJ Styles versus Shinsuke Nakamura. What did you
Yeah,
think
we went
about
from
that? Like
3.
to 4.
I think we had a problem.
Uh, I,
3
th-
matches for a PLE.
I think
That's an
that was the
issue.
best thing they could have done right there.
I wish they'd add another one. I don't think 4 is enough. I think we should be having at least 6, but that's just my opinion.
Right.
If you're paying to go sit in these arenas and it's cold as hell, let's be real, this is in Montreal. It's snowy there. Speaking of snow, if you know, you know. But
Yeah.
it's a problem, man. Like they charge horrendous prices for these seats. And now this isn't like it was back in the 90s when they had 10 matches to a pay-per-view.
Oh yeah.
No, you're lucky to get 4. You're lucky to get 4. That's ridiculous. Sorry.
No.
Don't mean to rant,
You agree.
but
I agree with you, brother. So let's move into the next match of the night. It was Nathan Frazier versus Johnny Gargano. Frazier was all over Gargano in the early portion. Johnny Gargano is being extremely resilient as he takes his well-deserved beating. Several decent sequences. Both these guys showing why they are upper mid-carders. We see back and forth 1-2 ooze. Axiom puts the mask on Candice and she swings at Johnny, allowing Nathan Frazier to get the roll-up for the win. Something you didn't put after the match. Of course, the whole thing for these two is the Axiom mask. But Candice is able to steal the mask back from Axiom, take off as Johnny gets out the other side, and we're still at square one with this.
yeah, man, it honestly, it's not. This whole feud needs to be over with. Like they just need to stop.
It's a mask.
And really, what do they do with Johnny Gargano now that Ciampa's leaving?
Yeah.
Like, what do they do with him? That's been his ride or die, right?
Make him be an actual viable opponent for the U.S. title.
He could do it
I know he
if
could.
he really tried.
Yeah, I agree. And I think if they give him that right push, that might be the way he goes. Like, he's still got Carmelo Hayes, Fraxium, Ilya. There's other mid-carders that can bounce in there.
Tama Tonga, like you were just saying.
Like Shinsuke Nakamura. Like, they can use all these guys to help build that. And I mean, basically, the way they've got it going is whoever's champion basically beats the rest of the roster until somebody just gets the upper hand on them. So continue
right now,
that.
the U.S. title has all so far for like what? How long has it been since this Open Challenge thing has been going on? 6 months now? 3 months? Something like that? Like, it's been a few months.
Since Ilya won the title from... Fuck, who did he win it from?
We'd have to go back and look, but that's not the point. The point is, right now, every week, this title is being defended. This is the working man's title.
Yes.
This is the one that's on the show, guaranteed. This is where they need to put their moneymaker. Just saying.
Agreed. Nia Jackson, Lash Legend interview before the tag triple threat. Drew McIntyre makes his way out. He craps on Montreal and then pokes at Cody and Jacob apart. Goes into the fatal four-way contenders and picks them apart. Sami Zayn is definitely the favorite in the Montreal crowd. They're in Montreal. He's a Montreal boy, so yeah. We get a Trick from Phoenix segment in the back, which was absolutely stupid.
Garbage.
We get a Kit Wilson interview. Matt Cardona interrupts. Usual segment. Toxic masculinity. Nah.
Garbage. Also garbage.
So
but
dumb.
he said toxic masculinity so many times, I had to write that down.
They're just so dumb. Like,
Isn't it? But I think that's the point. It's meant to be comedy, and it's not. So
I guess you could throw him in the U.S. title mix, not as a viable like champion
as a squash.
I mean, not even a squash. I bet he could put on some good matches.
Sure.
Given the right, the right writings, I'm pretty sure he could put on a good match. But do I see him as championship material? Maybe tag when his partner gets back. But singles titles, no. Leave his ass out. That leads us into match 5, which was the women's tag title #1 contenders match. It was Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss against Nia Jackson, Lash Legend, against Jillia and Kiana James.
Man, listen. Okay. Hold on. Time out. Just a second, because you know where I'm going to go with this. Julia and Kiana James are not championship material. They are not championship material.
They shouldn't even have been in this match. let alone get the dub. And yeah, I know I just fucking like jumped over every bit of the notes, but let's just put
There's nothing to this
let's
match.
just put bygones where
This
bygones
was
are at. Why in the hell do they give a tag team opportunity to somebody that don't deserve it? Kiana James is trash. Jillia can't speak fucking English to save her life, so why is she even in WWE? At least Stephanie Vaquer was
also
making
your
a-
current U.S. Women's Champion. Don't
Yeah,
forget
that
that.
should have never came off of Chelsea. Chelsea was doing so much better. Like
God.
a lot of what WWE does I enjoy, but there are some stuff like this, for instance, that just make me think, who the fuck is writing this and why? Why are you writing this? That you
I
cannot
get
give me a good reason as to why
she's under
Kiana
contract.
James and Giulia are your number one contenders for the tag titles. You cannot give me a good reason on that.
Filler.
A
It.
squash?
But that's it. It's filler. That's all it's meant to be. And it breaks my heart for the women's tag team division because it was on fire a month ago.
I got a feeling that Lash and Nia and Charlotte and Alexis are still going to go at it. I got
Sure.
a feeling maybe that might be I would say a Rumble match, but I doubt very seriously it's going to be a Rumble considering all four have declared for the Rumble.
No, it won't be. It won't be at Rumble, but it might be at like Chamber. Maybe.
But yeah,
I don't know. We'll have to see how stories develop.
long story short, guys, Kiana James somehow is able to roll up Alexa Bliss for the 3 count and give them the number one contendership for the tag titles. I
It's
can't
dumb.
even like
It's so dumb.
fathom actually having to say that to you guys. I'm very sorry.
I know.
We
I know. I
get
was
a Damian
exactly the
Priest
same
and
way.
Sami Zayn interaction in the back that leads to Sami walking up to McIntyre and just bitch smacking the taste out of his mouth.
Which was great.
God, that was so
That was
good.
great.
I laughed so hard at that. Cody returns to the arena. Remember, they were both told to leave the arena earlier. Finds Drew's autograph on his bus door. It's hilarious. There's an interview with the new number one contenders, Giulia and Kiana James, in the back. Let me go ahead and stop that and say there's an interview with Kiana James because Giulia can't speak freaking English.
So
So Kiana James has to say some dumb shit like, so let me break that down for you that don't understand.
Konnichiwa.
You see my hand up? That's me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand that shit. Match number 6 of the night, guys, was the main event. It's Damian Priest versus Trick Williams. Damian started this match with the advantage. Just as Trick started to get the upper hand, Sami Zayn came out to the ring. No big shocker there. These two put on a good show, told an evenly matched story. Sami eventually jumped Trick to cause the DQ. Damian asked, "What are you doing?" And Sami starts swinging. They all trade blows. Trick actually ends up getting the upper hand until Orton shows up, drops him with an RKO out of nowhere. He poses and then talks to Sami and then drops him with an RKO as well. So this show hat says
And
a 3.5.
Mm-hmm.
And I actually said, or I'm sorry, hat said a 3. I said a 3.5. So
There you
we kind of
There you go.
varied there. Oh, interesting.
Yeah, it went back to normal, right?
Yeah.
Went back to normal. Yeah.
This
Yeah,
was
it's okay.
I felt as though this was a good show. Again, 6 matches on the night on a 3-hour card,
Which is good.
Is wonderful.
I give praise to SmackDown and their 3-hour time block because they are actually filling it with content and not a snooze fest. This part I'm happy about, even if some of that content was garbage. Julia and Kiana James. Oh, excuse me.
No,
Oh,
absolutely right.
ooh. Sorry, I'm just getting over a cold. Ugh.
But guys, that's going to conclude this portion of
There
the
you go.
Rev X Wrestling Review, which was the
Yep.
recaps. However, if you was here at the first of the show, we also have predictions to do tonight. We have Saturday night.
Yeah, we're not done
coming
yet.
up tomorrow night. There are 4 matches for us to cover. I think I'm actually going to give you the matches tonight and let you pick first because you usually do it for me. So I think tonight I'm going to do it for you.
Okay, well, you'll have to give me a second because, to
Sure.
be honest, I don't have that right in front of me.
Oh, I've
But,
got it in my head, so we're good.
Well, I don't do well within my head. I have to have notes because I forget things.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, zombie, that's me. Okay.
So
Saturday Night Manifestations
I'm just doing this
predictions.
in my head. Okay, there's no guarantee to how the card's going to be tomorrow. I'm going to make assumptions as to how it's going to be, and that's just how we're going to
Mm-hmm.
go about it. So,
No, I got it right here. I
match
got it right
number
here.
one that I'm going to cover, I'm going to say cover for the night: AJ Styles and Shinsuke Nakamura.
Mm,
I think that'll be
mm.
your opening match.
I'm going to go with AJ on that one, just because I feel like that he needs the momentum going to fight Gunther next week.
Right. You got no argument for
You?
me. I say AJ as well. Um, Sadly, as bad as I hate to say it, this is the filler match. They made
Mm-hmm.
that painfully
Today.
well known today. So
Mm-hmm.
that it's just a filler match. However, I do think AJ comes away with the victory on this. There's no reason to have him
If I
lose
can,
twice in a row.
if I can say right here though, I need to give credit to the WWE Online team because I was checking on their website before like SmackDown went on to see if a fourth match got added,
Hmm.
and while SmackDown was broadcasting, there was no addition to the website. If I was to go right now and check WWE.com, I guarantee AJ and Shinsuke are added to that card now.
Oh yeah,
So
guaranteed, guaranteed.
kudos to them for keeping up to date.
All right, so that leads
Um,
us to
the next match that I got here
okay. Go ahead.
would be the Women's Tag Team Championship. It's Liv Morgan and Roxanne Perez taking on Rio. Your thoughts?
Rio all the way. I don't
Why?
see a point in them changing the tag title so quickly. Like this will be Rio's first title defense. So why have them lose it so quickly? I think Raquel Rodriguez gets involved somehow, but I feel as
Sure.
though it's going to cost Judgment Day more than it's going to help them.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Your thoughts?
Um, no, I'm right there with you. I see that, like, okay, the challengers that they're fighting, yes, Liv Morgan and Roxanne Perez. The only reason that I can see them winning this would be to get the tag team titles off of Rio so that they can focus on singles competition going into Mania season. That's it.
Against one another.
Yeah. And
Rhea still
again,
has not beat Io, so
and neither one of them have another title right now either.
right. So it's really no harm, no
So
foul right now.
let them go to Mania as your tag team champions. I think that's great. And let's do some big multi six woman, six tag team ladder match like we always do. Some sort of multi team match. Doesn't necessarily need to be ladders, but something interesting and cool. Or maybe Chamber. I mean, there's so many
Ooh,
possibilities
Chamber.
that they could do. Could you imagine?
Oh,
We've
I
talked
do.
about tag team chambers before on this
Yes.
channel.
Yes, we
So,
have. All right, let's go into
let's
the
talk
next
about
match. Go ahead.
yeah, let's talk about Jacob and Cody because
You know,
let's face it.
this is the only match that I can tell you I don't have a solid.
Ooh, okay.
Both can benefit from the match.
Both can also be hurt from a loss.
Very true, but like I don't
Is
know.
there?
I don't see this match ending clean.
Does this match have a gimmick?
No, just straight up.
Yeah, DQ finish. DQ finish all the way, and it's probably Drew McIntyre.
Mm,
Come on, man. Come on. That's the only thing that makes sense.
it is the only thing that makes sense. You're not wrong.
Speak your mind, though. Don't let me dictate your thoughts.
I don't know who would be out like unless it wasn't Drew that kicked his teeth in. It wasn't Cody that kicked his teeth in, and somebody else comes out and attacks Jacob, and that's who kicked his teeth in.
Jacob said tonight, and I quote, Drew McIntyre kicked my teeth in.
I know, I heard that, but also if you remember last Friday night, Drew said he didn't do it.
Drew's a liar.
Well, no
He's
shit.
a liar.
We all know this, but what if he's actually telling the truth on this? And there's
he's not.
somebody else.
Bro.
I don't know who it could be. Okay, that's the thing. Like that's where I'm kind of like speechless. I don't know who else it could be.
We have to pick somebody.
But
all right, we can't just say DQ finish. Extra points for DQ finish, sure.
But who's
But
coming
between the
after
two,
Cody?
it could be either way. But between the two, you got to pick one.
Oh, damn it! I'm gonna go Jacob. It's probably going
That's
to be the
fine
one. It's
because
going to be the one that I get wrong, but I'm gonna go with Jacob.
that's fine because I also am going to say Jacob Fatu because he gets more from a dub here
He does get more
than
from a
than
dub,
Cody loses from a loss.
and it's a good.
So
It's a
it
good welcome back match to be against the
yes,
person that was just WWE champion. Like it's a good place. Yeah, I'm gonna say Jacob.
but we're in agreement here, Jacob, but more than likely a DQ finish.
So we'll
Um,
say we'll say we get a point if we get both parts right. No, I'm
that's
just kidding.
fine.
I'm just
Listen,
kidding.
I'm not even going to write down the DQ finish. You and I both know. You and I
Yeah.
both know.
All
We
right.
know.
So let's go over the main event of the evening, and they've already like said that was it. So main event of the evening is going to
Mhm.
be the number one contendership fatal four way for Drew McIntyre's WWE Championship. It is Trick Williams, Sami Zayn, Damian Priest, and Randy Orton. Your thoughts? Go.
All right. Um, there's a lot of different ways this could go. Each one of these men could pick up a dub here and go on to face Drew at the Royal Rumble. But you have to remember that if the winner of this match also doesn't get to compete in the Royal Rumble. So, like, there's a caveat. Trick Williams, green as hell, straight out the gate. Sure, he could do it, but
No,
Drew's going to demolish his ass.
no.
I'm not. Let me
I
finish.
don't
Let me
think they'll
finish.
do that to him
I don't either. I don't
yet.
either. He's on the up and coming. So no,
Yes.
I don't think so. Damian Priest.
Okay.
Damian Priest, a previous world heavyweight champion, most likely to lose out of all these guys, just because he's Damian Priest. Now, dude, he's got some skill, and I'm not saying that he doesn't deserve to be a champion. Sure, but he kind of botched his run, man.
Agreed.
I don't know that they'll pass. I don't think they'll pass it back to him. So I'm not saying Damian Priest either. Next up, we got the hometown hero, Sami Zayn. This one's tough because let's face it, Sami is way overdue on a title run. Way overdue.
Way over.
And it could be the year for Sami. Then we've got the Viper, Randy Orton, going for championship number 15. 15 is a lot. But when it's all said and done, man, we're not in St. Louis, Missouri. So, no, thank you. We're not looking to get Randy Orton versus Drew McIntyre for the umpteenth time. We're not going to see Trick Williams whoop the Trick. We're not going to see Damian Priest. So I'm Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn, all the way. Go ahead.
I mean this
Demolish it.
the most non-homo way. Have I ever told you I loved you?
Yeah, you have a lot. I love you too, man.
Yeah, because honestly and truthfully, my outlook is a little bit different, but my prediction is the same. It's Sami Zayn. So
Yeah.
the only reason I say that is I was reading online, and
Mhm.
apparently right
Well,
now there
that's a problem.
that is a problem.
That's a problem.
I do it a lot though. That's how we come up with the wrestling news as well. But I was reading online, and there are a lot of posts stating that there are big plans for Sami Zayn into a WrestleMania match. So, I'm going to go over why. Trick Williams, I feel as though really doesn't even need to be involved in this match. It's too early
No, he
for
shouldn't
him.
be.
He is on the up and coming, like you said, but he doesn't deserve to be in this match yet, especially with the caliber of wrestlers that you have in this match. Trick Williams does not need to be in this match. So eliminate
When you
that.
say the name Trick Williams, do you think Randy Orton?
Not the
No.
least bit.
No.
I think Trick Williams mid Carter. Sorry.
Yeah, right now, yes.
Let
Right
him
now,
get
yes.
warm there, and then give him an actual push. Then I'll get behind it. Damian Priest, like you said, most likely to lose in this match just because, like he said, it's Damian Priest. Damian Priest is one of those guys that's just like Drew McIntyre, can do really well in big situations, but doesn't have to really worry about coming up short.
Yeah, loss doesn't hurt him.
It don't.
Just just doesn't do it.
Randy Orton. mm, Randy
Extremely well
Orton.
decorated.
Randy Orton could be a winner of this match. Okay,
Sure.
could. However, like you said, we're not in St. Louis. There's really no big thing. He's going after 15, sure, but he's never going to get to 17. Sorry, not sorry.
Not not right now.
Not ever.
Maybe
He'll retire.
he might.
No, he'll retire first. They won't.
I don't
They
know.
won't give him even a tie with Cena. Cena will get to hold that. He'll hold that for the next 50 years.
Do you think they will give him a tie with Flair?
At 16, I don't know, man. Triple H didn't even get there.
Makes your gears turn though, doesn't it?
It does, but I still have to say no. I don't think they will. If they give him a 15, he moves into third place comfortably, and I think he'll be fine.
Right.
But I don't think they'll give him a 15 either. I think 14 is where he stays. He stays tied with Triple H.
So why does Sami Zayn win this match?
Sami Zayn, like you said, well past due for a title run. Sami Zayn is one of those. He done great work with the IC title while he got to hold on to it. He does
Yeah.
great with every title when he gets to hold on to it for a little bit.
Yes.
I feel as though he would be a solid worker with the heavyweight championship, and instead of having guys on top that are never the underdog, now you got the ultimate underdog on top and doing what he does best.
Sure.
So yeah, my pick for sure, Sami Zayn, hands down.
So you and I are in agreement with everything on this card.
Oh yeah, yeah, we are. that's fucking crazy. So we gonna
Also
go
unusual.
whatever. Also unusual. Usually there's always a difference there, but no.
One or two. Yeah.
Sami Zayn definitely. Jacob, like you said, has more to gain from the match than Cody does. Rio retains the tag titles. AJ over Shinsuke. Those are pretty cut and dry, guys.
Here's the thing. We've been wrong before too. I'm not going to
yeah.
sit here and say we get everything right because we
No.
don't. We don't. We don't get half. I mean, like we get probably 80% of it, but
Yeah.
in reality, there's so many moving parts to this that anything could change at a moment's notice.
Oh yeah.
So, I mean, prime example. And dare I mention his name? Benoit. When the Benoit thing happened, they had to change their entire plan for obvious reasons. And I'm not going to go into that because, everybody knows.
Just for obvious reasons.
But at the same time, Benoit was planned to win that championship that night.
Yes, he was.
They gave it to John Morrison because he was there.
Yep. Instead of it was
Things changed.
CM Punk. Yeah.
Was it Punk? I thought it was Morrison.
Morrison's the
Doesn't
one
matter.
It, but Punk was the one that was against him, I think.
Yeah, it was. Well, point is things are always subject to change, and there's a lot going on still. We got so much going on this week. Raw, we got coming up, and I think that's coming from Canada as well.
I think so.
We've got another SmackDown, and then we've also got the Royal Rumble, and that my friend is going to be an epic Rumble. It's going to be fandiferous, and I can't wait.
And it's in
Just
Riyadh, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
real.
So
Sorry.
first big major event minus Crown Jewel. That's going to be held overseas, and it's going to be as Hat said at the first of this show, it's going to be a banger.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited to. I'm excited for the shows of the week coming. So, obviously, our opinion will probably be a little differ because of the fact that it is go home shows for the Rumble.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, it might set a lot of things in motion. So, just have to wait and see. But anyway,
Mhm.
guys, that's going to do it for this edition of the RevX Wrestling Review. We got through Raw, SmackDown wrestling news, and we made predictions for tomorrow night, Saturday night's main event.
And we talked about WWE Unreal, so don't
And
forget about that.
yeah, so good show. I think we've been on about an hour long. So if you're still here with us, we thank you very much for being on. But that's going
If
to do
can
it.
I
Yeah, do your
can
thing.
I okay. Um, for those of you that don't know, or those of you that do, the community gift that was fundraised for me is supposed to arrive tomorrow, but now we are on the heels of this big snowstorm, and I personally think it's going to be delayed. I don't think it'll get here tomorrow. I think it'll be Monday at the earliest. But if everything goes to plan, I I'm thinking by Valentine's Day I should be back up and running, like fully set up, all my stuff put back together, whole 9 yards. But that's still kind of speculation. I need to see and make sure I can get a hold of everything, make sure I can transfer everything over and this, that, and the other. Y'all know how this works. So that's all I wanted to say. And again, thank you to everybody who supported me, man.
We do appreciate you
That
guys being on here, not just with that, but just on here supporting us while we do these wrestling reviews for you guys. We enjoy bringing them to you. We look forward to it every Friday, Saturdays when we get the opportunity. But anyway,
yep.
guys, that's going to do it for us tonight. I'm Buddha Fire. That's MJ Hat. We are Revolution X, guys. We will catch you on the flip side later. And peace out.
Later. Deuces, guys. Yep.